Okay, Saturday, 12th of July 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. A broken clock is right twice a day. Nice little idiom. In a literal sense, that clock that's broken is twice a day. It's correct. So, it says the right time, whether it's night time or during the day. Fair enough. Meaning that some people, they would say so many things, so many kind of predictions, and make so many claims that eventually they're going to get something just right, on point. And that's an interesting little social thing to understand with regards to the world we live in. Because with regards to predictions and getting things right and thinking where the world is going to go, there's two main attitudes to approach. There's two main techniques. Getting the timing right on Monday or the 5th or January, whatever, or getting the actual thing itself right. Oh, X will happen, and Y will happen, Z will happen. To do them both, X will happen on the 5th of January 2020, whenever. Ooh, more difficult. If you can go even deeper to say that's survivorship bias. Actually, yeah, in some way it is. It's survivorship bias. I give out 365 predictions over the next year. One of them is going to happen. On every single day something's going to happen. Or even it's just law of averages. If I do 1,000 guesses, I'm going to guess a few that are correct. But that's the interesting thing to understand. A lot of people will make a lot of claims about the future, predicting things or what's going to happen or understand this or understand that. And they can be right and wrong when it matters most and when it matters least. Meaning we have to be very discerning. And to go even deeper, we have to be aware of the Gelman effect. I did a video about this as well. One person, you're an expert on X, for example, and this person over here makes a claim about X, which you know inherently and viscerally is wrong. So therefore you say, well, if they're wrong about X, what else are they wrong about? That, it creates doubt. And to compound that with all sorts of predictions out there, if they're wrong about this prediction, or this idea, or this first principle, what else are they wrong about? Exactly. Wrong about this, wrong about that. Well, it's not. We don't know. Only hindsight will tell us. But in predicting the future, if he's wrong about this, what else are they wrong about? So at the meta level, we have to be extremely discerning who we listen to in the world. We have to be extremely critical and analytical as to who we listen to, what information we take in. Not to the point where it just becomes a feedback loop of doubt and suspicion. No, not to the point of excessive skepticism and cynicism, being cynical. Oh, they're not doing it for the just cause. They're just doing it for the intent, the end result. Too much that will hold you back. I'm pretty sure I did a video about this as well. Actually, pride, sensitivity, and stubbornness will hold you back. Too much of being skeptical will hold you back. No, I don't believe that. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But being naive and gullible will hold you back as well. We want a nice balance, and that comes from discerning, knowing who to trust, when to trust them. Because sometimes the person will be right, just by chance. A broken clock is right twice a day, but we want to know when they are right, and how and why, and when and how and why they're also wrong as well. So really, at an even wider macro meta level, we need to understand things so much that we can predict the future and we can judge what their predictions are and judging it by what we know about reality. And that is, I did a video about this as well, becoming the demon with AI, meaning I know so many facts about the world and life and reality and society and anthropology, whatever else, and biology. I can predict the future with increasing accuracy, meaning I know what the situation is because I know so many facts. That's powerful. And then you can discern who is accurate, who's not accurate. Keyword there is discern. And then that means, and that leads to making fewer mistakes. And that means less friction in life. You achieve your goals easier and faster. Because you know, and you can detect it as early as possible. Oh, this person's inaccurate. Now, this one's not worth listening to. Or they're too skeptical. Or they're too naive. They have too many. Their critical mass of ideas is too erratic and crazy. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Or listen to them, but ignore when or listen to they're smart, but you could go even further to say they're smart about the weather, But when it comes to talking about, I don't know, fashion, what kind of clothes to wear, don't listen to them. But over here, they're good with fashion, but they're bad with weather. Or over there, he is good with money, but bad with relationships. And he's good with relationships and bad with money. So what he says about relationships, I'll take the good stuff. What he says about money, I'll take the good stuff, the information, and then actually go even further at a real level, even deeper meta level, to say, right, he's bad at money, so actually, you know what? Whatever he says about money, do the opposite. 9 out of 10, or the majority of times, it'll be a bell curve distribution. Most of the time, if he says anything about money, do the opposite. And then same over here. Whatever he says about relationships, again, bell curve distribution, a broken clock is right twice a day. Whatever he says about relationships, do the opposite. A bell curve in a sense of sometimes he's wrong about relationships, but sometimes the things could be dead accurate. Other times it could be dead wrong. Majority, chances are just wrong. Just don't do that kind of thing. Same with that. That one over there. Exactly. We need to have so much discerning ability and so much understanding of life and reality in the world. We can just detect nonsense at a mile away. Some people are going to be dead right. Some people are going to be dead wrong. A broken clock is right twice a day. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.